And starting with a bunch of mares here, Mike, that have seen plenty of each other in recent races, but there is a new kid on the block, Alacio for Gay. Do you know much about this horse? Winner of the last 3.
Yeah, she's won 3 from 3. She's tough, she's on pace. She fits the Gay and Adrian mould, doesn't she?
Absolutely.
She's going to be hard to beat. Benchmark 85, 1400 metres. We think it's going to be a heavy 8 by Saturday afternoon. We think the bias should be fair, maybe slightly off rails. It could be near rails for the first few races. Yep. But as that chops out, it might be off rails. Watch for that later in the day.
OK, let's have a look at the market now for the first leg of the quaddie this weekend at Royal Randwick. And there is that horse for Gay, Alacio, backed into $3.60, so good support there. Princess Posh in a good vein of form, $4.60. Savan, well, there's some good money here, $7.50 into the $5 off that wet track run last start. Philosophy there, $7.50. Philomena's Grace, $8.50. Medal for the boys in blue, $9.50. Star Reflection off that heavy track run as well, Mike. Good bits of form here, but Alacio, look, this is a horse. It's top the market, Gay, unbeaten, pretty good.
Yeah, got to be favourite, doesn't she? We're not going to look at her in the replays. She was good in her 3 starts. We'll look at a couple other horses, and we reckon this horse is absolutely flying for John O'Shea as well. Savan was 4 wide, no cover first up. She ran home hard late. Savan was 4 wide, no cover second up as well, which is the run that we're looking at here. And she didn't give up, did she, Stu?
No, you said it. Absolutely flying, Mike. Charging out of the pack. A better horse beat them on the day here, Mike, these two, but great runs, and importantly, in the mud.
Yeah, you can't give a horse like Noir a trail into the race and expect to beat her, so no points lost for losing to a horse like that. Obviously, Star Reflection to her inside. She beats her home after having a tougher run. Good luck, Star Reflection, betting her on Saturday.
Well, look, there's a little bit of form that we can link up to. We've got Savan here, linking in with Princess Posh, Mike, but we're going to have to take you back to November for this, because this horse here, Princess Posh, it's in a bit of form as well.
Yeah, they're both, obviously, both very good mares. And what we're talking about here is the fact that they've got quite similar form ratings when they're on similar weights. This particular day, back in November last year, that Stu said they had similar weights. They finished alongside each other on a soft Randwick track. Up to 1400 metres on a heavier track, are both ticks for Savan, and she's got such a light weight on Saturday as well, Stu.
It is, and I just like the way this horse hits the line here as well. You've got to love that.
Yeah, she's a great horse. She had Siren's Fury form that preparation too. Siren's Fury's in Brisbane going for the Group 1.
Of course, yeah.
And Savan's here in Sydney.
All right, well, let's look at a couple of replays. So let's get this race started, Mike. Take us through the form, and then we're going to hit each of the key factors one by one, but who's lighting up for form?
She hasn't been winning, but she's been running enormous. Savan, 4 wide, no cover. You've got to give her the gold bar for form, but there's so many close together.
All right, we've got a race starting here, Mike. Progression.
Yeah, Alacio is definitely the scope horse, isn't she? We don't know what she's going to do on Saturday. She could jump out of the ground and smash them again. Philomena's Grace, she's got upside too.
Okay, so it's Alacio out in front. Distance at the stage of prep?
Yeah, up to the 1400 metres. Alacio, she should be okay. She's tough, but you got to see her first. Savan, we know she loves it. Philosophy back from 1600 metres to 1400 metres is a big plus for her.
Okay, so Savan and Alacio, 2 lengths out in front here, Mike. Track conditions, who loves the slop?
Well, who loves the slop, but who loves Randwick as well? These mares have been around Randwick 23 times and not one of them has won. Savan and Star Reflection, 5 starts to the track each for 4 placings, and they both like the wet. That's why they get the gold.
Well, you love your stats there, Savan. Just out in front, position in run, Mike. Who's getting the gun run?
You can't miss stats like that, and you can't miss what this page is telling you. Absolutely nothing.
Well, look, Mike, we started this race. We said there's similar mares. I think by the end of these, we've seen a couple of ticks there for Savan. Let's have a look at the odds now, and it's time for a bet in the first leg of the quaddie, Mike. A few ticks there for Savan, as I said. Absolutely rock solid here. You've got the other favourite there, Alacio, right there. But look, you've found a little margin here. You've found a horse that likes the wet Randwick. $5 seems an okay price to me.
Yeah, pretty obvious based on that page. Star Reflection won't be far away. We saw the replay before. Princess Posh to Randwick, a risk. And Alacio, she could win, but we just want to see her do it. Maybe we'll flick her in the quaddie later. It's all about Savan, the replays. Everything we've talked about has been about this horse. She's flying for John O'Shea. She's waited to win. She has to win soon. This is her race.
All right, it's just a best bet there for us. Savan in the first leg of the quaddie. On to the second leg, Mike.